I mean, probably gotta be number one. Like, man, that was a blessing, man. Like, I just thank God and I just thank my teammates and just thank the coaches for just believing in me in that big time moment and just it's just a blessing, man. All I can do is just thank God.
Kobe, I asked Gus and some of the other players about, how he was going to strain you guys during fall camp, making sure you guys handle adversity. How much did that really come out to play tonight in this game?
That's all it was. The whole time, like, we were down 28-7. Guess what I told them boys? Like, this ain't then just another day of fall camp, another day of summer workouts, Friday. Like, we never break. We never been broken. You feel me? So, we never been broken. So, like, during the whole game, nobody held their head down. We all believed. All we needed just a little momentum, and when we created that momentum, we capitalized and we stayed together as a team, and we pulled it out. And I'm just so thankful because I just seen everybody fight. Like that's one of the best wins I ever had in my life. That is the best win I ever had in my life, and it just means that's like the most meaningful win ever to me. Like seriously.
You wanted to take the challenge on being the number one receiver in this team. So how do you feel like you've grown into that role on the field and from a leadership standpoint throughout the course of the season?
I mean, all I can do is lead by example and just help other guys. And when the plays come to me, I have to make them. So that's how you step up and be that leader. Like, you got to lead by example. So tonight, my number was called a bunch of times, and I made some good plays with my team, and my team just stepped up and they helped me and they encouraged me right before the half. I dropped one in the back of the end zone that I was really frustrated about, and like they just kept faith in me. So I'm just honored and just thankful just to see the guys just believe in me and just be that go-to guy. And when big time plays are needed, I'll come through to help.
What was the frustration at half knowing you'd left points out on the field?
I mean, like when we're going to the halftime, it's no frustration. It's 0-0. The scoreboard doesn't matter. Like we come out, it's 0-0. We start a new half. Everything, like we can't do anything about the pass, so we just got to go out here and strain and fight. That's all we do all the time. We do first and second quarter in summer workouts. Go to halftime, nothing matters. We just got to finish. So we finish. We find a way to win. Coach said if it's fourth quarter and it's a close game, find a way to win, and we found a way to win. Simple.
Talk about finding a way to win. Was there a point maybe in that second half, that fourth quarter, where you started feeling more comfortable, like you got a chance to win this?
Yeah, of course. Like when we stopped them and they got that 3 points, I was like, that's big by the defense. That's big. They fixed their adjustment. They made adjustments at halftime. They came back out. They made some good plays, made big stops on the following drive, like right after they scored for the 3 points. So like it was big. So when we came out, I knew, I felt it. Like it's a feel on the sideline with your teammates and your brothers and everybody. We just hyping each other up. We're all talking. Nobody's down. Everybody's believing. We just believe in each other, and we just fought. And all I can say is I'm just so honored, and it's just so beautiful to see my team just fight like that in that great win.
What was your vantage point on the last play? Were you watching it?
Was I?
That last play, were you watching the field goal? Okay.
Yeah, I was watching. I knew he wasn't gonna make that field goal. I knew he wasn't gonna make that.
KJ's talked about you two as peas in a pod, and he can rely on you in anything. What's it say in a real game where he's targeting, I think, 10 times targets?
Me and KJ it's my brother. Like, I was almost 100% sure he was coming to me on that last play. And the dude jumped outside, so I slipped him inside. And like, it's something we normally don't work it, but like, the just connection we have, like, it's just like, there's just connection. Like I usually supposed to go outside on that play, but I felt him getting over top of me, and I told KJ if he keep getting over top of me, I'm slipping. Throw it quick. He threw it quick, and we just executed. It just was in-game play. Like it's a blessing to have him at quarterback and just to have him as my brother off the field because we have that relationship on and off the field.
You went down 28-7, then you had the 45-yard catch, and then touchdown right behind it. Did you notice the tempo and the mood start to swing in your favor after hitting a couple of big plays and then scoring a touchdown that quickly?
When we scored quickly, that was a great. We needed that. Like we needed that score, like so we can get a little momentum and just have the ball back on our defense and they can get a stop before the fourth quarter. So I just felt like that was a great call by coach, and he put me in a position, and I made the play, and I made another play right back. And I just think the O-line they protected good because that's a long play, that's a long route. They got to wait for me to run on that. So I just thank them, and I knew after that, like, we got a chance, we got life, brother. Like let's go, let's keep fighting.
You guys struggled on the road in the Big 12 last year. How satisfying was it to get 1 year quiet?
Yeah, that was last year. You feel me? Like we moving on, and like it's a blessing. Like that win is big for not only just the team, that's big for the UCF program. Like that's a huge win. Like I'm just thankful to be a part of that.
How can you take this win into the bye week and maybe help you guys maybe kind of build off of that, keep that momentum going when you take on Colorado in a couple weeks?
I mean, that's the best way. I believe that's like the greatest way ever to go into the bye week. We know what we built up now. Like, we know any adversity strike us, we ain't gonna fold, we ain't gonna bend, we ain't gonna break. So it's just a blessing to come back and win that game, and we're just gonna go celebrate it with my brothers, and we're gonna go in the off season. The off week and clean up what we gotta clean up and just be ready for Colorado.
One more for Steven.
So obviously you talked about the crowd. The crowd goes wild when the kick goes and misses. Crowd shuts, goes completely quiet. What's that moment?
I mean, all that hard work we put in, all the sacrifice we put in over the summer, like, that's the only thing I can think back to, like the summer workouts, the fall camp, just the hard times. It's just like a sigh of relief, you feel me? Like, it's just a blessing just to see those guys not bend and not break during the summer workouts, and it translates straight to the field. Like, it's a direct translation. So I just thank Coach Kinsey and the strength and conditioning staff for pushing us to our limits, and Coach Gus for pushing us during fall camp, and it just translated right to the field.
All right, thanks, Kobe. Thanks, everyone. What was your reaction to everything that happened today? The chips were down early in that third quarter. To mount that second half comeback and Kobe Hudson's game winning. Everything that happened in the second half, how are you feeling?
I would say shocked, but I'm really not shocked because I know the type of team that we have, and I know the bond that we share. So I knew just coming into the game, we knew we was gonna face some adversity. I mean, we knew they was gonna do something good. We just had to keep our composure and just maintain. And the second half, we just came in the locker room. All the captains stepped up, all the leaders stepped up on the team and just said, "Hey, we hurt ourselves in the first half. We know we got to come out the second half and play UCF brand football, and we just got to clean up mistakes." I mean, that was the main thing. We made adjustments and we came out and we executed at a high level in the second half.
KJ, I asked Gus this about, he talked about straightening you guys through fall camp, getting you ready for adversity. How did that camp help you guys through a situation like this?
I helped a whole lot. I mean, just with Coach Kinsey just instilling that just fist up mentality into us, just making sure that we all we got. So, I mean, we just look to the left and right of us and we just fight for each other. I mean, no one's bigger than the team, so we just had to put our best foot forward. And I mean, it was a team effort, just showing that we got 50 new guys on that's on the team, so including myself. So we all just bonded together and just knew that it was going to take a team effort in all three phases, offense, special teams, and defense as well. So we knew just coming in, we knew it was going to be a battle. We knew we on the road, odds stacked against us, so we just had to stay together. I mean, just in high school, I mean, I just love the offense and just watching them play. I mean, Trayvon Boykin and those guys, Cavante Turpin and all those guys. So it was an explosive offense, and I just always felt like I can see myself playing for TCU. And so just coming into the game this whole week, I mean, just preparing and just having that chip and gaining that edge this whole week, just bringing that competitive mindset and never losing sight of that, and just knowing that, man, that was just my motivation coming into this game. I got pretty banged up a little bit, but I mean, I looked them dead in the eyes. I said, I'm not coming out the game. I'm gonna fight through it. Talked to my teammates. I told them, they knew I was in pain as well, but I told them I'm not coming out the game. We're gonna fight. I'm in this with y'all. Let's go to battle.
How much does that week help in terms of decision?
It helps a whole lot, just knowing that I can be able to just get into the training room, get a lot of recovery as I can. So. And just when we come back after the bye week, I can be in full effect again and not I want to be at 100%, and I don't want to sell myself short or my team short.
How does your confidence continue to build in Kobe?
Just day by day, week by week. I mean, each and every day. I mean, we stay out to practice. Me and some other guys, Kobe being one of them, just staying out to practice, and throws that we missed in practice or throws that we knew we can hit on and get better at. We just stay out there and just work. I mean, that's all we do out to practice. Just going in, just out of indoor, we just throwing routes, getting timing down, and we, like I said, we getting that confidence down as well. So, and we just made adjustments this game, just knowing that Kobe was killing the corner. So, I mean, we just talked on the sideline, looked at the tablet, and he just kept saying, "Just give me a shot, give me a shot. I know I'm gonna make the play." So I just put my trust in him. I knew he's gonna make that play, and just coming down the defense game was what I wanted on that last drive, and I made a play.
How much do you enjoy watching him catch a pass?
I mean, Kobe, one of them competitive guys that he loved the game of football. Like, I don't think y'all understand how much he loved the game. Like, just being able to watch the game with him, like NFL games or just other college games, like, he's so into the game. Like, like we get into it because I be like, just chill, like just watch the game, just chill. But he be so enthused about it. So just having a guy like that that loves the game and love to see his teammates win and succeed in every phase of life as well. So I mean, I'm extremely blessed to have a guy like that and be around.
TCU had the opportunity to potentially walk it off with that field goal at the end. What was your vantage point on that? Like, are you watching it? Are you trying not to watch? Talk us through that process.
So actually, I was on a knee behind the kicker and I had my face covered. Coach Malzahn walked by me and said, "Uncover your face and watch it. We got this one already." So once he said that, I just looked and I watched it and he missed it. So I mean, just having a coach like that just had that confidence, that knew that we had the game won, and just you just love playing for a guy like that. So I just just give it all grace to God.
Was you just too nervous to watch? Is that what
I was. I mean, but then once they told me it was like 58 yards, I'm like, oh no, I ain't. I should be good. I can watch it. So and then, like I said, Coach Malzahn told me like, hey, we got the game won. Just you can look at it. Let's get ready to enjoy the moment. So that's what I did.
RJ goes over 200 total yards. Obviously, you put him on that wheel route. What's it like having a guy like that next to you?
Oh, it's a blessing. I mean, having a guy like RJ, like I said, he's one of them guys like Kobe that's just extremely competitive and just love to see his teammates win. And just having him in the backfield and knowing that he has my back and he loved protecting and loved just doing different things. He's versatile out the backfield. So having a running back that's good in all three phases of the game, catching, running, and blocking, and what I mean by three phases. But, I mean, he's just always a valuable tool that I can always rely on and count on.
But before you mentioned competitive edge throughout the preseason, all the way through fall camp. So to win this game in the fashion in which maybe wouldn't have been expected of UCF to come from 3 scores down, how does that make you feel about the group as a whole and to answer some of the questions that maybe would have been asked of you?
That we trending in the right direction. We're doing big things that's ahead of us. The main thing is we got to stay humble and keep our heads down and keep working. I mean, don't let the moment get too big. Learn how to handle success. I mean, that's the main thing is that we're 3-0 right now, but we want to make sure that we're handling success very well. And when adversity hits us, we got to come together like we did tonight to overcome those adverse situations and come out with the victory. So the main thing, to answer your question, I would say just handling success.
Last one, KJ, you struggled at the first half, but when it mattered most, you were able to come through with a game-winning drive. What does that say about yourself?
Just proving myself right. Like I said, just knowing that I always had that thought in the back of my mind that they counted me out. So just having that and going into that last drive, I looked everybody in the eye and told them, I got y'all. So with that being said, I knew I had to go out there and put my best foot forward and make the plays when the time counted.
Did you imagine having big moments like this as a night?
Of course I did. I mean, that was one of the main reasons I came here because, I mean, I knew just the program and the way that the guys around me just worked, and we just put in all the effort, and the coaching staff putting together a great plan and surrounding ourselves with great coaches and great people. So I knew that we was going to be able to pull out this victory in big games and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right. So, Deshawn, how does this win feel? You came up big to give the offense an opportunity to win this game. How does this win feel?
It's amazing, just to see us go out there and execute and dominate as one, as a team, as a one whole team. It's really exciting. I'm ready to go back home and have fun.
Deshawn, Gus talked all about through fall camp on straining you guys, making you guys get ready for adversity, how to handle it. How did that come into play tonight against coming back in this game?
Sure, we came out, we was down by what? 21? We was down by 21? Yeah, we was down by 21. I told my guys, I said, man, just keep your head up. We not out of this game. We got a whole lot of clock left. Let's just go out here and execute with players one, and we're gonna dominate what our job is. And that's how Gus did it.
How did you make adjustments on third down throughout the night and in the quick passing into the flats?
Sure, we knew they would like the little skip routes from the little tight end, from the little nub. So we was just really focused on them in the run game, because like when they slipped out the sides, that was our weakness of our defense. So when we got that executed and we came back in halftime, we made our corrections, and that's what we went out there and did.
What does it say about the belief that you all have in each other to make this sort of comeback?
This a family. Like, if you ain't got no trust in each other, man, we are nothing without each other. So, like I said, our motto is TNT, tough and together, and that's it. Yeah.
You told me back when you transferred here, you wanted to win in the Big 12. That was the reason. How does it feel coming back?
Sure, getting your first Big 12 win, man, that's amazing. Like, I wouldn't give it up for nothing. Like, we got like I said, we got a long road ahead of us. This is just the start for us. We're gonna keep rising to the top.
Deshawn, TCU had the opportunity to potentially win it with that field goal. What was your vantage point on that, and what was your reaction when you saw it miss?
Shoot, me, I'm jumping over everybody. I'm trying to go block it. We ain't letting nothing up. So that's what my mentality was. Go out there and go block the kick. Told everybody, like, drop y'all kahunas and let's go get it.
What were they doing in the first half of the offense that really kind of maybe gave your defense a little bit of struggles, early on as they marched down the field?
We was leaving the middle of the field open. We was running a lot of man, and then like towards the second half, we started running zone on third down. So like they couldn't hit the middle of the field no more, and we had our flat routes covered. So we took away what they wanted, and that was pretty much it.
What does a win like this just do for the locker room, for the team? Heading into a bye week now, but winning like this, how much does this motivate you?
It's motivated us a lot. Just because it is win, don't mean really nothing to us right now. We're gonna go back home. We're gonna celebrate the win, but we got a lot of work to do. We're gonna go home, go do it as a bye week, go into the bye week 3-0, and then come out 2 weeks from now and go beat Colorado.
KJ and RJ are two of your captains, and they led the comeback tonight. How did you notice that kind of leadership emerge as the night went on?
True. I just saw RJ. RJ always keep his head up high, and that boy told me he running for 250 tonight. So if he don't run for 250, I know he gonna be disappointed in this. So KJ same way. If he don't throw for 250, 300, it's gonna be the same way.
What was the locker room like for you guys?
Locker room is turned. Are we late? We trying to go get right now.
A couple more.
Speaking about RJ, you talked about how going against the running backs was helping you this fall. What's it like to go see him punish?
Ooh, he ain't playing against me no more, so that's a good thing. Just to see him out there going against each other, smash mouth, running, man, just keep running through my face all the time. That's what's gonna separate us. So yeah.
You know you haven't played your best game, and you can still make improvements, but you get out with a win.
Say it one more time.
When you haven't played your best game, but you still can get the win, what does that say about the team and its ability to improve?
Our camaraderie is together. Like we're not letting nothing slip up, and our heart is gonna tell us like we gotta get this win. So yeah.
Thanks everybody.